Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam. Balik lagi bersama Gamer. Malam ini kita ya seperti biasa. Brazil, negara kesayangan. Oke. Terlalu jauh kayaknya ya. Oke. Cap. Thank you Samarinda. Kita ngejar jam tayang kawan ya. Bahaya kalau sebulan nggak sampai 30 jam boy.
Brazil, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set here. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
Lanjut.
Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Dia ngejar banyak ya.
And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns
Lewat
on,
lagi.
Jim?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and shoot with the very best. If you're looking for someone to take your breath away, this is the guy for me.
Oh,
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Taking fullback ya.
He's got options out wide.
Wih, Di Milito sampai di sini, boy. Philip.
And it's hoisted clear. Alex Telles gets rid without sophistication. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looking for a decent ball in.
The Netherlands have been making some good inroads down the right. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition.
He's had a shot!
Gak bisa, boy.
That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Vinicius Junior keeps everyone guessing. Done very well to intervene.
Mantap sekali.
Now it's Neymar. Alex
Telles. Neymar. Sip.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Sempatnya malam, bos. Sempatnya kita malam ya. Cuman ngejar jam tayang aja, soalnya sudah mau akhir bulan kawan.
Neymar. First quarter of an hour gone. Brazil still without an attempt on target.
Oh, bukan pelanggaran kawan.
And loses the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Philip.
Fernandinho.
Ngek. Langsung saja boy.
Danilo goes looking.
Gabriel.
That's gone a long way up and away.
Kita kejar gol kawan.
And it's Fernandinho. And the
oh, denied brilliantly. Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Dia nggak mau menyerang kalau nggak ada efek fullback ya. Thank you, Status. Fernandinho.
That has been cleared.
Udah ini lagi terlalu jauh kawan. Gabriel.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Oh, sayang kawan.
Well positioned to make that interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
The Netherlands seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Mantap sekali.
Plays it out to the flank.
Lagi-lagi kawan. Teles, Philip. Fernandinho kawan.
Wijnaldum. Well read, he sorted that out.
Neymar. Gak bisa boy. Neymar saja kalah boy.
Luke de Jong is brushed off the ball there.
Langsung.
Danilo
Rodrigo.
Forward. Cleared away.
Yang main dua keren.
Terbaru
biasanya pencet. Oh iya boh. Gampang boh.
And it's Alex Telles.
Langsung. Mantap. Offside ternyata.
It's flagged offside.
Neymar. Sip.
Vinicius Junior.
Mantap sekali. Aduh, Alex Telles.
De Ligt.
Itu lebih bergerak lagi kawan ya.
Wijnaldum.
Rodrigo.
Forward it goes. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Fernandinho.
Okay.
And it's Alex Telles.
Vinicius pelanggaran kawan.
Alex
Pelanggaran
Telles.
bro.
That's great strength on the ball.
Dahlan ini bisa kemana-mana kawan ya. Sorry, pemain tengah kita kalah tadi Arthur. Ada Firman di sana. Alex Telles mengejar. Hati-hati dengan Alex Telles boy. Lebih aktif ya anak-anak Brazil. Pelanggaran nampaknya.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Bolanya Aru.
Wijnaldum has it out wide and in space.
Mantap, ini kosong kawan.
That should be the keepers. Neymar. A goal now would certainly liven things up. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, what a ball!
Mantap sekali.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances.
Jangan
It was probably goal-saving.
And here's Luke de Jong.
Daniel. Sip. Langsung.
Real chance to break.
Vinicius. Vinicius kawan di kait.
Given a free kick. It's a straight red.
Kartu
He
kuning
has
dari
been
kawan.
given his marching
Vinicius.
orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Shoots! Just misses past the
bola yang
post.
bagus dari
That's just
Arthur.
plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Wijnaldum. Joel Veltman. Luke de Jong. Alex Telles.
Mantap, Alex Telles. Alex Telles.
Vinicius Junior. Danilo. That's a good ball to find him.
Larinya saya.
Good distance on it. Neymar. Alex Telles.
Ih, lama sekali cuy. Aduh.
The whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through.
Hampir kawan.
We're not going to want to try. Interesting game up to now. Still goals. Good back on the first 45 minutes.
Di depan kawan ya.
Despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to
Langsung.
chances. If this is the
Mantap
trend
sekali,
that's going to
Rodrigo.
continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much
Mantap
improvement
sekali, Rodrigo.
for it to happen.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half. Shapes to shoot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Some good work on the right flank.
Mantap, boy.
Now, what's next?
Lebih agresif lagi di Brazil ya. Aduh, didorong malah. Arthur.
Oh, that's neat. Gets it, and now what? Alisson can hoist it clear. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down.
Vinicius Junior.
Danilo.
Daniel. Neymar.
And it's Neymar. And he's there to clear it.
Fernandinho.
Memphis Depay provides an outlet. Chance to break. He's left his man.
Hah?
Oh, shooting chance!
Bahaya sekali kawan.
Oh, just wide.
Oh, and it's such a
Yang
good
belakang
effort.
tuh kontrolnya kurang
The
bagus ya.
target really should have been hit.
Dia naik sampai ke depan. Di bagian bawah itu kurang.
Danilo. Danilo goes back to base.
Sana kosong.
Alex Telles. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Danilo. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that had to be done. And he's there to hoof it away. Danilo.
Aduh, diambil lagi. Fernandin. Khalid.
Here it comes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with
Sip.
something better there.
Neymar.
Yeah, the
Bro,
idea
Neymar.
was right.
Siapa
The
yang maju,
delivery
boy?
wasn't. They can
Neymar.
revisit that further on.
Neymar.
Striding forward,
Aduh.
facing goal.
Aduh.
Good defending, very good defending. No messing about, just
Pel.
bludgeoned away.
Felipe.
Defenders on the back foot.
Felipe, boy.
Defense got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go
Buat
again.
bingung dia, kawan.
And it's Danilo.
Aduh.
De Ligt.
Daniel. Duh. Lihat lagi.
Long left, and still we await the breakthrough.
Rodrik.
Across the field it goes.
Mantap, kosong.
Vinicius Junior.
Aduh, Vinicius. Opernya salah lagi. Fernandinho.
And here's Depay. Memphis Depay
Daniel.
spreads it towards the left. Gets it into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Arthur
Mantap.
gets
Oh, pelanggaran, kawan.
That's a foul. Free kick's been
Jangan
given.
dulu pemainnya ya. Yo.
Wijnaldum is being told in no uncertain terms
Ada
that
yang ganti
this
lagi,
will be
Daniel.
his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Selo.
Brazil
Kita pas.
are able now to make
Sorry,
their
Marcelo kita
substitution.
masukkan
It's been
di
on the cards for
kanan, kawan
a
ya.
few
Soalnya
moments
nggak ada yang
now.
bisa ganti, kawan.
Fernandinho.
Fernandinho.
Neymar.
Sip.
Arthur out to the right.
Langsung. Yes.
It's got through and
Kenapa dia
brilliant
di situ, kawan?
interception. And he heaves it forward.
Sip.
Arthur. Casemiro.
Semero.
Arthur.
Semero.
And here's Casemiro.
Oh, pelanggaran, boy.
Played back in. Casemiro.
Semero. Semero.
Casemiro with the cross. Cleared
Betul.
without complication.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's
Oh,
sadly
pelanggaran,
absent.
kawan. Dia jatuh tadi, boy. Arthur.
Now it's Memphis Depay.
Boy.
Dinks one in.
Marcelo.
Memphis Depay.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still
Ya,
time
Bang.
for some ebb.
Cuma penyerangannya Brazil memang dari awal ini nggak bagus sekali, boy.
Arthur.
Ini kosong dia nih. Nah,
Neymar. And it's Willian. Out to the left it goes. Gabriel Jesus.
Wah,
Danger averted for now. Fernandinho. Casemiro. Turns and goes back.
Neymar.
Fernandinho.
Wah, Willian. Aduh,
Can get that clear.
kurang cepat,
That's
Bang.
been won straight back.
Ih.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Wih, pelanggaran, boy. Kurang bebas ya. Neymar, kawan, Neymar.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Fernandinho. Casemiro. Aduh, terlalu jauh, kawan ya.
Casemiro. A heavy challenge.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win
Out.
this.
He's not played the ball,
Eh,
that's a
kenapa
foul.
pelanggaran, boy?
Looks through there.
Marcel out ya, terlalu
Is
jauh.
onto it and can take it up.
Kita pakai wing itu kali ya. Oke, dia sudah mulai jape kawan.
It's intriguingly poised for me, and players are thinking, well, should we stay or should we go? I'd like to think fortune favors the brave, and I'm urging them to
Kenapa
be
Arthur
bold
tidak mau
and go
naik
for
cuy?
it.
Wijnaldum. Patrick Van
Casemir.
Aanholt looking to get on the end.
Casemir kawan.
Tries it
Yes.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Kita pasang wing itu ya. Ih,
Real chance.
dia tidak kena Casemir boy.
Yes, he's done it. Finally.
Casemir kawan, Casemir. Baik.
The Netherlands take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Brazil have a simple task to find something
Gagal kita,
sustained
kawan.
now and
Gagal.
keep the pressure on.
Joel Veltman. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay.
Aduh, kok gitu?
Wijnaldum.
Aduh, dia kucing-kucing boy.
Into stoppage time. Very little left on it.
Kenapa kalian terlalu... Oke.
Wijnaldum. Arthur.
Arthur.
To win it back.
Well, the mounds and groans
Lambat
from the
sekali
stands now are
kawan,
very
lambat.
audible.
De Ligt. And that will be the final act. So the first
Brazil,
game is
Brazil.
lost and there is ground to be made up.
Oke, tak apa-apa.
Significantly reduced.
Dapat selanjutnya ya. Pertandingan selanjutnya kawan. Wih, Kroasia kalah boy. Lawan Belgium. Lawan Kroasia boy. Wing rotation jangan ya. Wing back. Marquinhos. Gerson kawan. Vinicius. Marcelo. Dani Alves kita naikkan kawan ya. Kaspaqueta. Merson. Oke ya. Kapten ini yang salah. Long. Left. Oke ya.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but
Langsung aja,
already
kawan.
this is crunch time for some. Certainly
Panas
those
sekali.
who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit
Langsung.
already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press
Neymar.
conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must
Rodri,
seek to
Rodri.
avoid defeat.
Tengah ya.
The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways.
Marcelo kalah. Marcelo kalah kawan.
Lisbon rivals. Brazil faced here with what can
Marcelo kalah
already be
kawan ya.
a make or break game.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because
Wow.
you've lost one game.
Marcelo
That can
kalah
be
larinya cuy.
rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of of turning fortunes round and lifting
sekali.
spirits and
Rodrigo,
just creating
Rodrigo
much
kawan.
more optimism.
Sedikit.
And they can still
Ay,
emerge from this
Gerson.
group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
Well, if you
Aduh,
didn't just
Marcelo
miss
tadi
it,
kalah larinya,
you're
Bani.
up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The exciting Ivan Perisic, tall and rangy, but he has a deft touch and enough pace to move clear of attention. And he's always looking to shift the ball onto that left foot too. And he packs.
Kenapa pelan sekali, boy?
Yes, he'd be my pick too.
Jangan
It's
dulu
gonna be all
oper itu
about
ya.
how they get the best out of him.
Salah tadi, boy.
Perisic,
Berikan Danilo, boy.
Kramaric.
Eh.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a shot.
Oh. Coutinho. Neymar. Aduh.
Perisic.
Kenapa gitu ya? Oke, jangan lupa pakai
Modric.
umpan lambung ya.
Anything, Jim, to
Bahaya
pick out
sekali
of
sih.
these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Ui.
So they're still very much in a
Kir.
phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Sip. Daniel. Oke.
Gabriel Jesus. Over
Neymar.
to the left.
Neymar kawan.
It's good distance on it. No question, that's a
Pelanggaran ya.
foul.
Habis kenapa? Pelanggaran saya, boy.
Vida.
Rodrigo kawan. Aduh. Gerson.
He's got options out wide. And that's been levered clear. Danilo.
Daniel. Gak bisa ngejar Perisi kawan.
Gabriel Jesus. Lovely feet. Can he deliver?
Oke.
Fernandinho. Coutinho. Oh,
Aduh, hampir Coutinho kawan.
Oh, fine
Hampir
stop
kawan
from
ya.
the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Coutinho. Ih, tipis. Oh, ternyata bukan corner kick ya. Aduh, Fernandinho kenapa di sini, boy? Ya nggak apa-apa ya. Fernan.
Lovren hoists it forward. It is deadlocked.
Neymar.
Vlasic. Kramaric. Now it's Perisic.
Rodrigo.
Gerson. Fernandinho.
Fernandinho. Daniel.
And it's Danilo.
Langsung Gerson.
That's a decent ball.
Gerson. Itu yang saya suka dari Gerson kawan ya.
And Brazil take the lead.
Gerson.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Oh, 1-0.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Yeah.
Croatia ran themselves
Gerson
into
kawan.
the proverbial cul-de-sac
Gerson.
there. Neymar. Marcelo. Oh, really good feet from him. And he's cut it out.
Salah, boy, sorry. Harusnya tadi umpan kepala ya.
Vida gets into the right position to intercept.
Vida.
Kramaric finds himself eased off the ball.
Dikasih boleh.
Kramaric.
Aduh, hit body lagi. Modric. Brazil harus pasang advance cuy, advance formasi. Aduh.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Modric.
Aduh, Marquinhos.
Vlasic. Real chance.
Waduh, nggak ada orang yang lihat tadi boy. Bagus sekali tendangannya.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Bodinya susah sekali cuy yang kata Brazil. Mereka tuh nggak mau mepet ke orang cuy. Terlalu takut.
Croatia at the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Vida.
Okay, Coutinho.
And it's for Salko.
Aduh, lagi-lagi lepas kawan ya. Oh, kena temannya sendiri, boy.
And that is going out for a goal kick.
Ayo dong Brazil, kenapa sih kalian nggak mau nyentuh orang body contact-nya? Kayak itu loh.
Danilo.
Neymar. Larinya keras sekali juga.
Looks to clip it forward. Neymar.
Sip.
Marcelo. He
Neymar.
spotted the run and played him through. Neymar.
Marcelo.
Danilo.
Kenapa bodinya lembas sekali ya? Rodrigo.
Vida.
Lepas.
Lovren. Vlasic.
Rodrigo.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
Aduh, kenapa kalian tinggalkan cuy?
Teresic.
Out kawan.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Aduh, kenapa bodinya suka ini ya, body contact-nya suka kelewatan nih cuy.
Marquinhos. And it's Coutinho. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it.
Ambil bolanya cuy, Coutinho.
Marquinhos.
Gerson. Langsung.
Coutinho. And the finish.
Bye, Coutinho kawan.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Cakep golnya ya. Hampir didapat lagi tadi kontrol yang sangat. Aduh.
So we have a
Ayo dong body contact kalian keluarkan Brazil.
So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Tapi formasi
it's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample
kenapa nggak
evidence
dikejar kawan?
They can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective
Cuma lihat
managers
saja cuy.
have reminded them that
Kejar
the next one
terus cuy.
will be pretty crucial.
Terus,
so it's going to be interesting
kejar
to
terus,
see
cuy.
how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game as both sides
Langsung,
have shown
Neymar.
goals in them. As for the next one,
Mantap
should
sekali.
it arrive,
Coutinho masuk dapat. Ya, lari
bigger
pelan
bearing
sekali
as to who
Coutinho.
emerges victorious.
Very little in it.
Kejar terus,
Score at half time
kejar terus.
is 2
Kejar
goals
terus.
to 1.
Kejar terus kawan.
If you're just back from your
Kejar
break,
terus.
you've missed very little of the resumption of the second
Kejar
half.
terus, jangan berhenti boy. Pelan sekali larinya anak-anak Brazil ini kawan ya.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Sip. Mantap sekali, Coutinho. Kenapa pelan sekali larinya anak Brazil kayak ditekan.
Vida.
Aduh kawan.
Vlasic.
Coba lihat speednya ya. Satu ya. Lawan Legend.
Modric.
Padahal kalau dibilang
Vlasic.
Brazil ini speednya luar biasa kawan ya, tapi
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Kenapa kasih di situ kawan?
Vlasic.
Fernandinho kejar.
Kramaric. Vlasic.
Vlasic teriaknya terlalu
Well,
kencang
even
boy.
for him,
Rodrigo.
that may have been a touch ambitious.
Green.
Danilo.
Daniel. Saya ngasihnya bukan lambung kawan, Daniel.
Kovacic. Vida.
Kasihan tadi, kencang
Vlasic.
sekali ngopornya kawan ya. Coutinho kejar boy.
Plays it forward.
Marcelo.
Kramaric. Up towards the flank.
Marcelo, ambil lagi kawan.
Balls come loose and the chase is on. Aimed in towards the
Sip.
centre.
Sana kosong. Coba lari boy.
Croatia
Danilo.
making a fresh attempt to
Kenapa
release
kalian
someone
nggak
in
mau lari, cuy?
behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Sip. Fernandinho.
Neymar.
Sip.
Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill there. Jason.
Aduh.
Timely intervention.
Daniel.
Jason.
Marcelo boy.
Marcelo battles to win it back. Gabriel Jesus.
Coutinho.
That does look a
penalti.
foul.
Bukan ya?
He's given a free kick.
Free kick.
And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Brazil looking to widen the gap
Neymar
even
lah.
further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Sini ya.
Neymar!
Wow.
Oh, that is special! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Tenang bebas Neymar ya.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh,
Serbu
that
dia.
is a bit special.
Serbu dia. Neymar.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Kovacic. Vlasic spreads it towards the left.
Felipe ya, kejar Felipe. Gak apa-apa di belakang ada si ini. Mantap Felipe.
Here comes the corner.
William.
And a shot! And it's Kovacic. That's not going to make it.
Kosong boy.
And the through ball is intercepted.
Salah lagi Jess. Gabriel.
Vlasic.
Oh.
It's a loose ball. Vlasic.
Ya, tendangannya boy, kurang kencang.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Neymar.
That's a great effort. There was very little back there to indicate what was coming.
Marquinhos tries to get it forward quickly. Marquinhos.
Sip, Marcel.
Neymar. And it's Willian.
Aduh. Oke, tembak langsung dia kawan.
Modric.
Modric kemana-mana Modric ya. 3-1 boy.
And he's on a charge. This is quite
Daniel.
a run and he's not done
Daniel
yet.
kawan.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Sip.
Danilo very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
Sip.
Marcelo drives it forward.
Kenapa ngasih di situ, boy? Siapa yang mati tadi? Rodrigo. Aduh, dia masuk.
Gets away from his opponents. Loose ball. Who's going to get that?
Mantap.
Good run. Ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It's Kramaric!
Yeah, that's top defending
Aduh,
and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ih, kenapa dua orang gini, boy? Aduh, salah lagi, coy.
Forward.
Belum penggantian lagi. Mantap, Willian langsung sana. Gabriel kawan ya, hati-hati.
Nice touch. Neymar.
Aduh, terlalu cepat kawan ya.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision making and weak execution.
Rodrigo.
Played back in.
Oh, pelanggaran.
That's a foul. It could be a
Kita ganti
penalty.
dulu kawan ya.
The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
They were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Steles. Tapi udah, penaltis. Udah nggak bisa ganti ya?
Brazil with a set piece chance.
Terlalu cepat.
Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar, who has made his impact already.
Iya.
Doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was.
Dia tinggalkan boy Firmino. Dia tinggalkan Firmino kawan ya.
The damage was all done.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Brazil grab a free goal. Fernandinho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Sit. Yeah.
Here it comes. That's a foul.
Pelanggaran kau.
Decision for the referee.
Gabriel. Tendang kawan teman.
Firmino. Gabriel Jesus. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That's great strength on the ball. Modric.
Fernandinho.
Modric
Alex
goes
Telles.
looking. Incoming cross. Up for a header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Sayang sekali tadi. Kosong di sana. The Philippines.
Kramaric.
Ya. 4-1 kawan.
There goes the final whistle.
Akhir kita lawan Belgium kawan.
One big and in style.
Belgium kita hajar kawan.
Poor opponents left chasing shadows.
Kan kembali. Belgium sebisanya nih. Gak pernah kalah dia boy. Semero, Dani Alves, Emerson kali ya, Alexandro kawan ya. Mana? Vinicius, Arthur, Prit ya kali ya. Ini Willian. Alex Telles ya. Oke. Bisa ya, bisa kawan. Siapapun lawannya, hajar terus. Udah jam 10 kayaknya. Sebaiknya Anda memulai untuk
Brazil are a team on the cusp, on the verge of progressing to the knockout stages. All they need here is a point, a mission which you would certainly consider to be well within them. Their supporters certainly believe that. They're out in great force, and are they to get their wish? Well, one suspects strongly that they will.
Saja kawan ya.
Optimism pervades the place.
Semir.
The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals.
Willian.
So the first box is more or less ticked. There's a time to concentrate on what happens next.
Well, when you consider, Peter, how hard they've worked to be on the threshold of the next phase, they ought to be thoroughly focused and determined to wrap it up now. If their attitude and application were...
was a matter of inches.
Oh, and it's such a good effort.
Gaya.
The target really should have been hit.
Kena tiang belakang kawan. Mar.
Dendonka. De Bruyne.
Frit.
Herrera Carrasco. And it's Lukaku.
Alves.
Carrasco.
Throw in.
For a corner.
Corner kick ya nampaknya. Philip. Orkinhos belum diganti tadi ya. Philip boy.
And that has been cleared.
Kosong boy.
Neymar. Vertonghen. Vertonghen goes looking. Fred.
Aduh, kenapa begini boy?
Throw-in.
Saya ngover biasa, kenapa nggak pas ya?
Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates.
Dia datang terus coy pemainnya.
And it's De Bruyne. Herrera Carrasco.
Mantap sekali kawan. Langsung.
And the weighted pass. Questions were asked. And he's given the answers.
Neymar.
Dendonka. Denier.
Nice
to get it forward quickly.
Mantap sekali, boy.
Alex Telles.
Aduh, kenapa dia over sana? Vinicius. Mantap, boy. Aduh, lagi-lagi salah, boy.
Boyata drives it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Mantap sekali, Willian. Willian kawan. Willian kawan. Jebret.
Knocks it away. Fred.
Sip.
Dani Alves.
Mantap.
Willian.
Waduh.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the shot! Cleared away.
Aduh,
be a throw in.
Kosong, boy. Jangan malu-malu, maju boy.
It's Casemiro.
Baik,
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good
Ih,
momentum
kipernya
now.
jago sekali. Maju kawan ya, Willian. Jebret.
Massively. He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to
Terlalu
make
tinggi
the
kawan.
keeper work though.
Semer.
Vertonghen. Still goalless at the moment. Denier.
Nail.
Brazil only needing to avoid defeat, of course. De Bruyne hoists it forward. And it's got through.
Steles kawan.
Mertens.
Steles. Wih, kalau bodinya kawan.
Out to the right. Fired deep towards the back post.
Bolanya pisang
That is
tendangannya.
clearly
Mantap
overhit.
sekali.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Dendonka. Torgan Hazard. Yeah, he's fouled in there.
Bisa gitu ya.
Only partially clear.
Semero. Steles.
Beautifully done. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Tendangannya.
Belgium really have been
Kira bisa
deserted by their
menjadi.
composure and
Alisson
allowed
ini,
frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Dia dapat ya.
Torgan Hazard brings the ball forward. And it's De Bruyne. Aimed in towards the centre.
Ih, bisa boy. Sana deh kosong. Oke, Alex Teles.
Alex Telles. Good defending there, they've slammed the
Kenapa dua
door
orang
in the
nggak bisa,
faces
boy?
of the opposition. Torgan Hazard. And here's Carrasco. Busquets. Lukaku has a go!
Aduh,
Dendonka looks to dink one in. And here's Mertens. Mertens
Felipe.
cross. And back out it comes.
mantap. Mantap kali Neymar. Neymar kawan.
Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Here it
Gabriel.
comes.
Gabriel boy.
Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel.
He's left his
Pelanggaran
back.
ya.
And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. The defence got the better of him this time,
Pelanggaran
but I'm
tadi, kawan.
sure he'll go again.
Oke.
And out for safety.
Lip.
And it's Dani Alves.
Mantap sekali Frit. Frit.
Distance on it.
Out. Lukaku.
Ball's gone out of play. Williams cross. And that's been levered clear.
Aduh, salah lagi.
Well, that's where he wants it.
Oke, biarkan si
Mertens.
Neymar yang ngejar kawan.
And here's Lukaku.
Oke.
Willian.
Aduh. Willian.
And it's
Tolong dong
Carrasco.
Willian. Hazard.
Definitely
Ih, didapat lagi.
Torgan Hazard
Willian.
provides an outlet.
Thank you. Men.
Danger averted for now. It's come loose.
Tadi aja terus cuy.
Mertens cross. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Daniel Alves. Gabriel Jesus. Played into space out wide.
Jebret.
With a header! Alex Telles.
Sip.
Marquinhos.
Cepat kawan.
Casemiro.
Casemiro.
Daniel Alves. Found his man. De Bruyne does well to read it and intercepts. And that has been clubbed away.
Sudah dapat satu ya.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Willian.
Prit.
Ferreira Carrasco.
Kosong cuy.
Had a look.
Tahu pertama, oke babak
Blew
kedua.
his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through.
Pesan bola deh kawan.
Not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. But still.
Lo Gabriel.
And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far. And I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. De Bruyne. Mertens.
Dia masih
Out to
dapat
the
kok.
left it goes. He's making good use of his strength there. It's Carrasco! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Apa? Willian ya. Dapat boy. Lalu jauh nampaknya.
Hazard with the delivery.
Neymar.
Carrasco.
Carrasco tadi kawan ya.
And here's Lukaku.
Hobinya Brazil ini kayak orang belum makan cuy.
Then Donka.
Hah. Oh, pelanggaran.
De Bruyne with the foul.
Masih kayak orang belum makan boy.
Marquinhos. Neymar.
Pelan sekali kayak orang belum
De
makan
Bruyne.
boy.
Mertens.
Ih,
In the middle. Oh, what a goal! That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, it was
merah bukan ya?
deliberate, it was cynical.
Kartu merah lagi kawan ya.
I've been denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Then Donka. And it's De Bruyne. Over to the left.
Merah boy. Neymar.
Fred did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
Ya mundur Gabriel. Kenapa kau mundur sih Gabriel?
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Hazard tries lifting it over.
Mantap.
Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Oke, dia berarti sudah banyak ya.
Marquinhos.
Oke.
Mertens. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And here's Lukaku. Played out to the right.
Alex Telles sama ini kenapa berdua-duaan cuy?
Out for a throw.
Sengit sekali kawan. Sip. Kosong sana boy.
Fred.
Sana kosong. Langsung, Willian.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Mantap.
And it's played forward. That intervention was very necessary. Vertonghen. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Oke, jangan.
On the right now. What's on?
Yang kasih Martin kawan ya.
Looking to run onto it.
Mantap.
Alisson deals with it effortlessly.
Jauh kali kawan.
Hazard.
Vinicius. Kenapa suka?
Dendonka. Hazard hits one. Yes, it's there. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Belgium take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Neymar juga kawan. Nah, posisinya selalu salah cuy. Dia selalu bisa mendapat posisinya boy.
Neymar. Ball's out on the left now. He came in hard, very hard.
Salah, bro.
Dendonka plays it forward. Shot! Shot! Goal!
Kenapa? Siapa Casemiro? Gak ada
and
gunanya
with that goal comes comfort. And that is about as cool as they come.
Aduh, kita gimana cara nyerangnya kawan ya?
Expertly.
Banyak sekali pertahanannya kawan.
Sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Belgium have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Selalu lewat ya. Kita selalu kalah di ini ya. Sekali tuh mainan dia.
Mertens.
Alex
Telles, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Alex Telles. Gabriel Jesus. Mertens.
Edson.
Helps available out wide. Going through. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Dendonka.
Masih 78.
Here's Lukaku. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Neymar.
And here's Neymar. Well read, he sorted that
Rodrigo out. Kawan, kenapa kau lari di sana? Cowok. Aduh, Rodrigo kali apa yang kau lakukan, go.
Hoists it forward.
Out ya. Masih ada.
And that's a throw.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Okay. And it's Alex Telles.
Frit.
Defending was strong and firm. Fred cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Lukaku has been caught there. It's a foul. De Bruyne! That is gorgeous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are cruising away. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lukaku. Casemiro. Fred. Gabriel Jesus spreads it towards the left. Alex Telles tries to get it forward quickly. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Neymar. And here's Roberto.
Oh.
Goes the goal! And the second
Yes.
time. In it goes! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Comeback ya, comeback.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a pop!
Hampir lagi.
Oh, that was close.
Cepat sekali menurun. Ini loh. Aduh.
And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Marquinhos. Brazil are out. Well, great expectations have turned to huge.
Berarti ada yang salah nih ya. Kita coba lagi ngulik-ngulik formasinya kawan ya. Kita ngulik formasinya. Kalau kayak gini kayaknya dia kurang itu ya. Center konservatif ya, taking fullback. Kita mark ya. Oke. Dan Militao, Marcelo, Arthur, Rodrigo mantap ya, Gabriel mantap kawan. Supaya dia mau ke tengah, kita agak jauh kali ya. Ada yang kurang boy. Mark. Arthur. Lecong ya. Kita mark kawan ya. Bisa lah. Sayang sekali.
So the 4-year wait is finally over. Day one of the grandest event in world football, and a grand welcome to you as you join us for our live coverage of what we hope will be a game that sets it off in style. Just have a look at it, feel it. This really is the best of the beautiful game, emotion at fever pitch, and the players are ready.
Ya, jangan balik sama.
We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
Mudah-mudahan
So
dia
a
lebih
strong
agresif ya.
start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong,
Oke, Neymar.
and each will want to go deep
Oh.
into the competition. So neither will be looking to come out of this with
Hey.
a flawed game.
kosong, kawan.
This has to be
Bukan
assured
itu tadi maksudnya, cuy.
and close to their best.
And if he did just miss it, they are up
Kosong.
and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for
Langsung.
this game?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions
kalau
always seem to
wingback
come
itu-
at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball
Back and
when
fullback.
under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out across. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
Well,
Rotasin
quite
aja ya.
no argument for me on that one. Blint plays it out to the flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets away from his
Kosong,
opponents.
kawan.
Arthur. Danilo. Arthur. Fernandinho.
Belanda. Ayo Neymar.
Neymar. Fernandinho.
Sip.
Arthur.
Danilo.
Could cross it.
Gabriel.
Massively. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Firmino harusnya ya kalau bisa gol kayak gitu ya. Kayaknya pemain tuh agak
Marcelo. Neymar. Marcelo.
Arthur. Arthur. Ay,
It is a corner.
kick. Aduh, Fernandinho lagi. Marcelo. Masuk.
Wijnaldum is there to heave it away. The Netherlands seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that. No? No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
And it's Neymar.
Ah. Hey,
De Jong.
Marcelo. Marcelo.
Wijnaldum. Hoists
Eh.
it high. Shot has a pop!
Hah?
Goal, the Netherlands! Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior dia lari kemana ya?
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was
mantap
denied
sekali.
the opportunity to turn.
Mantap sekali kawan. Ush.
De Jong proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Can he deliver?
Arthur. Aduh,
Arthur
kenapa sih
attempts a
kawan?
clearance.
Shoot,
And it's Wijnaldum.
shoot, ambil. Eh. Ah. Arthur, bro. Sip. Marcelo. Eh. Hah?
De Ligt.
Kenapa tadi gitu ya? Aduh, sorry.
Blint tries to get it forward quickly.
Maksudnya, ini pada nggak
Has he
siap-siap kali
found
ya?
his man? Cuts it out.
Aish, kenapa pada nggak siap-siap pemainku ya?
Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the wing. Looks to thread it through. Marcelo. Fernandinho. And it's played forward.
Langsung ke depan saya kali ya?
Arthur.
Arthur. Danilo.
Fernandinho.
Fernandinho.
Neymar. Gabriel Jesus!
Gabriel Jesus.
Brilliantly!
Gabriel Jesus sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Sip.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Neymar. Salah di kapten ini masalahnya. Goal!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Arthur is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Hujannya bisa maju kemana-mana kawan ya. Anda bisa gali dia. Marcelo.
Danilo.
Susah sekali boy. Sip.
Danilo.
Jesus.
Offside.
Gabriel offside ya. Sip.
Gets it upfield. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Let's give away a free kick.
Okay. Arthur.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh. Ayo Bres. Philip.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Sip.
Marcelo.
Okay.
Vinicius Junior.
Mantap. Marcelo.
Fernandinho. And it's Marcelo. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, Vinicius
on the end of this. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Sip.
Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Danilo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Dia main seliding gitu ya, main takut bro.
Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Harus menang. Dia lawan Belgia juga bro. Kosong kawan, Philip.
And here's Wijnaldum. Just brushed off the ball there. Gabriel Jesus. Stefan de Vrij.
Lambat boy.
De Ligt.
Okay.
Has it out wide
gitu ya.
now. And it's Luc de Jong. And here's Luc. It's Luc de Jong! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Dinho.
Repelled by the keeper.
Mana sih dia?
Wijnaldum. It's a loose ball.
Malah habis waktunya.
Half time. So there you have it. A close sport half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
The action has already resumed here.
Brazil don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And it's Danilo. Intervention was very necessary. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Fernandinho. Arthur. Danilo. Done very well to intervene.
Sorry kawan.
De Ligt. Blind.
Berani kita kawan. Dengan Brazil.
Stefan de Vrij. Joel Veltman.
Apa namanya? Kayaknya mereka
Neymar gets it back. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Terus cek. Kancing mana gitu dengan Brazil.
And it's Luc de Jong. Has a hit!
Sip.
Marcelo. Neymar.
Sip.
Arthur. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Jangan masuk ya. Nutup poin.
Wijnaldum. Brazil still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Danilo.
Oke. Kenapa selalu gitu cek pemain gue?
Defense dealt with that really well.
Kenapa ngambil bolanya?
De Ligt. Stefan de Vrij. Joel Veltman. De Jong provides an outlet. It's come loose. Goes for the cross. And he's there to clear it.
Kenapa ke belakang, Mar?
Out to the right. Out for a throw. Lobs it in gently. Blint. Wijnaldum. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Fernandinho gets it out to the wing.
Jangan dulu kawan. Langsung.
Oh, good interception. And he's searching. Gabriel
Bo.
Jesus! Back of the net! They have come roaring back! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Brazil grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be...
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Stefan de Vrij. Joel Veltman. Looks to clip it forward. Marcelo. Fernandinho goes looking. Arthur. Danilo.
Danilo.
There it is then.
saya lupa kawannya, ternyata pemain ini
There's some
semua boy.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's been taken straight back. Neymar. He came in hard, very hard. That's clear cut.
Kenapa begitu boy?
Free kick. And it's Veltman.
Lempet terus boy.
And here's Luke de
Lempet terus boy.
Jong. It's Memphis Depay! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that save.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal.
Wow.
Mission accomplished.
Shot a goal!
Kenapa kok masih Rodrigo kawan tadi?
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the
Sana
time to
kosong
talk
kawan.
about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl
Felipe lambat
everything
sekali
at it
kawan.
and hope for a break.
Well, there's no...
Oh, real danger here! Big chance! They scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back.
Di body kawan ya.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Joel Veltman. Gabriel Jesus. And that has been cleared.
Maksudnya ngejarnya itu kayak orang nggak pernah main bola tuh, lambat sekali larinya.
Forward it goes.
Out.
That'll be a throw. So we have a double substitution going on here. Questions were asked,
balik,
but he's given the answers. It's a brilliant interception. Joel Veltman.
Kenapa dua orang nggak bisa
plays
cuy?
it forward. Out to the left it
Teles.
goes. Wijnaldum.
Kenapa kau ambil di situnya kawan? Kasihan betul pemainku ini kawan ya.
Joel Veltman.
Kenapa jadi pemain lambat sekali Brazil ini?
Blint. Tries to get it forward quickly. And they've been caught out here. Now it's Luke de Jong. Luke de Jong! Oh, that was close. Brazil making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Fernandinho.
Kenapa kau nggak bergerak cuy?
Gabriel Jesus. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it.
Gabriel Jesus larinya kencang, kenapa ketelur
Gets the
ini
better
cuy?
of his man. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Alex Telles.
Gak ada yang mau bergerak cuy.
Fernandinho. Patrick Van Aanholt battles to win it back.
Kenapa?
He's got options out wide.
Felipe. Aduh, kayak bebek berlari Felipe betul-betul ya.
And that's been levered clear. Firmino.
Gabriel. Kasian betul.
Memphis Depay. And that's it. So the first game is lost and there is ground to be made up. The margin for error significantly reduced.
Brazil. Oh ya, hardcore. Gerson. Sandro. Duh, marketnya sebenarnya sakit lagi. Brazil ini ya.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Brazil faced here with what can already be a make-or-break game.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact, and this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
Kasian betul pemain gue.
As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The exciting Ivan Perisic. Tall and rangy, but he has a deft touch and enough pace to move clear of attention. And he's always looking to shift the ball onto that left foot too, and he packs real power with it.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Kramaric. And here's the chance to counter. Going through. No goals as yet, but it's been pretty lively. And out to safety. Michelko. Modric. Kramaric.
Dia memang Brazil kayaknya main tengah dia kawannya. Gocek-gocek.
Perisic. He hits it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Perisic simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Alexandro drives it forward. The defence can get it clear.
Neymar.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Mantap sekali Neymar.
Fernandinho.
Oke. Harus main tengah kayak gini.
Gerson. Brazil still to register a shot on target. And it's Alexandro. Could be a chance here. Out to the left it goes.
Bas!
Goal! Brazil!
Tengah ya Brazil ya.
No space,
Gak bisa kalau
no
main sayap
problem.
dia, boy.
You just cannot stop him.
Gabriel Jesus really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Nanti lawan ini yang kita tunggu-tunggu, lawan Belgium, kawan.
Brazil break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Sip. Takut dia, kawan.
Gets it upfield. Neymar.
Sip. Neymar. Ampun nih.
Perisic floats one over. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Mantap sekali. Oke, sana kosong.
Neymar. Dani Alves. Hoists it forward.
Bisa, kawan.
Well weighted. He gets past his man. Just brushed off the ball there.
Fabinho kenapa gini ya pemain
Perisic.
Brazil, boy.
And it's Perisic.
Sekelas Brazil.
Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus. Pelanggaran, kawan.
Ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Gerson. Kita harus buat berkembang Brazil, kawan. Kalau kayak gini-gini terus, aduh, bahaya Piala Dunia nih.
Fernandinho. And it's
Sana kosong.
Neymar.
Masuk.
Got a decisive goal here.
Firmino.
Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Masuk.
Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel. Gol.
It's an own goal.
Bunuh diri, kawan.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Ya.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Baru menit 29
Well,
tahun
games like this,
2-0.
Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Pasalic.
Masuk.
Neymar.
Gerson, kawan. Aduh, kenapa aku lari di sana, Ger?
With the slide tackle there. Kramaric. Pasalic. That's a
Nama-namanya
decent
aneh-aneh.
ball.
Aduh.
Knocks it away. Neymar.
Langsung sana, bro. Kenapa dia oper di situ, kacau?
Chaleta Shah.
Kenapa dia berdiri di sana tadi, cuy?
Michelko. And it's Perisic. Coming up to half-time, leading. And
Alex.
things are looking pretty good.
Mantap.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Neymar.
Sana kosong, kawan.
Firmino. He's made sure that won't get through.
Kenapa dia lari ke sana tadi?
Keeper's got good distance on that. Fabinho.
Fabinho ini bikin lama sekali. Dari tadi nggak bagus Fabinho, kawan ya.
Pasalic.
Sejak kalah di final jadi kurang ini, cuy.
Plays it out to the flank. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Kenapa begitu, kawan?
Neymar.
Masuk.
Oh, good interception.
Mantap. Kenapa aku tidak ambil, kawan?
Chaleta Shah. Michelko.
Mantap
Modric.
permainan kali ini Brazil ya.
Vida.
Di mana-mana pemainnya, boy.
And it's Perisic.
Mantap, boy. Sip.
Jason.
Masuk. Ada Militao, kenapa dia Militao, kawan, di situ?
And it's hoisted clear.
Dia Militao jauh sekali masuknya.
We hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under
Peluangnya
these
tuh satu-satu sih.
circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Brazil in control at half-time. 2-0.
Mantap sekali ya.
And we're already back underway here.
Sip.
No changes at
Sip.
half-time that
Dani
we're
Alves.
aware of.
Dani Alves kawan.
Gabriel Jesus. Rochelko can hoist it clear.
Sana kosong.
Over to the left. Played back in.
Jauh sekali. Alves.
Neymar.
Sana kosong.
Fabinho.
Sandro boy. Fabinho boy. Aduh. Dekatin dong.
Rochelko. Chaleta Shah. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Vida. Pasalic. And it's
Selic.
Perisic.
Gabriel.
Gets the better of his man. Now it's Pasalic. Perisic. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Perisic.
He
just whacks it away. In comes the cross. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Jangan. Jangan ya. Oh ada nih, sorry. Felipe di sini ya, biar nggak gol kawan. Dia dapat, dia dapat poin.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. Brozovic, towering header. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Fabinho. Brazil in a very solid
Top sekali.
position. Two to the group.
Gerson kawan. Kosong ya, kosong ya.
Looking to get within range. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Croatia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
Sandro.
Alexandro. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Palace.
So here comes the substitution.
Thank you.
Croatia get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one.
Dia jaga
They
lagi.
have the momentum
Neymar.
now.
Wih,
He's got the ball glued to his
wih.
feet.
Sip.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Kramaric. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Forward it goes.
Betul-betul si siapa?
Keeper and go again. Danilo.
Jason.
Gabriel Jesus. Firmino.
Alex Telles kawan.
Telles. And the shot. It's anyone's goal.
Kita 67 boy.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rebic. Vlasic.
Kawan.
Rebic! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Brazil. Kalau sudah main ke sini, dia sudah mulai ini, cuy.
Last ditch defending, but that'll do.
Neymar kawan. Lari lah. Masa kalah larimu?
He's left his man.
Gabriel.
Bashelko.
Kenapa anak-anak Brazil ini lembat sekali larinya ya. Mantap sekali Gabriel. Mantap.
Brazil are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Salah ngasihnya boy, jangan di belakang gitu coy. Belakang dulu boy.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Telles. Peter,
they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Saya tidak lihat cuy.
Modric goes looking.
Kenapa bisa ada plastik di situ boy?
Vlasic pumps it into the area.
Croatia are definitely not shapes to shoot.
Aduh, kayaknya pemain ini kayak lete-lete gitu ya.
That should have got his team back in the game.
Modric with the short one.
Lete-lete gimana? Kayak lemah.
Gets away from his opponents. Trevoric has a go.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aduh.
Vlasic. Alex Telles plays it forward.
Pas sekali tadi ya.
Bashelko takes the long option.
Offside ya.
Vlasic is onto it and can take it up. And he's cut it out.
Aduh, kenapa dia salah over lagi?
Brozovic. Great leap.
Sana kosong. Saya tuh nggak bisa lihat pemainku cuy, di mana mereka boy? Oke.
Danilo.
Mana pemain gue?
Jason. Firmino.
Aduh.
Neymar. Surely. Modric goes looking.
Fernandinho juga sudah mulai capek kawan.
Counter attack now. Forward it goes.
Marquinhos. Untuk Marquinhos kawan ya.
Croatia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. He's played him through. Chance to shoot. Looks to set one up.
Kawan, kenapa kau lombat?
And it's Bashelko. Steered in. Oh, and he's asking too much with
Jelek
that.
sekali boy, Brazil ini di awal-awal kencang.
Danilo. Marquinhos. Alex Telles. Fernandinho.
Ah.
Referee looks at his watch
Jelek sekali
and
boy.
blows his whistle. Brazil have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal.
Kenapa fisiknya lemah sekali Brazil ya? Thiago Silva, Neymar kawannya, Coutinho. Satu aja ya. Yang lain gak usah dijaga. Ayo kawan, pasti bisa.
Brazil are a team on the cusp, on the verge of progressing to the knockout stages. All they need here is a point, and which you would certainly consider to be well within them. Their supporters certainly believe that. They're out in great force, and are they to get their wish? Well, one suspects strongly that they will. Optimism pervades the place. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Courtois sends that a long way.
Okay.
Loses ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Langsung opernya yang lambat ya.
Fred. He's tried one. Oh, a very decent attempt.
Tielemans. Oke, nggak apa-apa dia.
Vertonghen.
Kita kasih saja dia, Bang. Oh.
Whipped in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Neymar.
And here's Mertens. Mertens cross.
Gak bisa dong.
Daniel Alves.
Diambil boy.
Tielemans. Hazard. A great leap. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Aku ada yang jaga kawan.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Marcelo. Marquinhos. Lukaku.
Mandinho.
Mertens.
Yeah.
Clips one through.
Jangan lupa kalau Alves ke sana.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Sip.
Fernandinho.
Okay.
Marcelo goes on a charge down the left.
Sip.
Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And he heaves it forward. Fred. Played back in. Mertens.
Oke, turun dulu kawannya.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Turun dulu kawan.
So it is still 0-0. Well, that's where he wants it. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, pelanggaran bro.
Alderweireld. Tielemans.
Oke, kawan, cepat.
Jason. That
Cepat,
is a
kawan.
terrific run.
Duh. Roberto.
De Bruyne.
Jangan boy.
They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them.
Itu langsung main turun boy. Gerson.
Philippe Coutinho. Fred. Philippe Coutinho.
Aduh, kenapa jauh sekali bro?
Alderweireld. Boyata. De Bruyne.
Apa dikasih ke sana?
Here it comes.
Marcel.
Mertens. Up to meet it.
Hati-hati dong Marcel.
Good
Kenapa
delivery.
kok jauh sekali?
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Jason gets the better of his man.
Itu dia bro.
Towering header. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Philippe Coutinho is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save.
Yeah.
A lovely little footballing moment.
Udah mulai ini kawan.
Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. Fred over to the left. And it's Lukaku. Fernandinho gets it back. Thiago Silva.
Ngeri sekali dia di pertahanannya boy.
Alderweireld. Alderweireld switches it towards the other side. It's coming on the right now.
Ya kan
What's
dia
on?
bola kepala kawan. Akan dia boy.
He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Fernandinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Bahaya sekali kawan ya.
Across the field it goes. Now it's Mertens. Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Thiago Silva.
Okay.
Fernandinho. Tielemans. Marquinhos positions himself well and cuts it out. Fred. Marcelo. Fred. Gerson.
Gerson.
So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments.
Langsung. Neymar.
That is terrific
Mantap.
skill.
Alves, itu dia.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Back into the middle. Fred. And here's Roberto. Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Firmino really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Gets up to head it! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well positioned to make that interception. Gerson tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh,
is fouled.
Neymar ya. Sedikit menghantam tadi.
Brazil clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Fred drives it forward, and the through ball is intercepted.
Yeah.
Hazard provides an outlet. Looking for space out wide.
Ya.
Hazard. Gerson. And it's
Langsung.
Coutinho.
Neymar.
He's through the middle.
Neymar.
It's Neymar!
Wow.
And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal
Neymar
time.
masuk gitu ya.
Perfect placement. The one
Ush.
place the keeper couldn't reach.
Luar kotak
Well,
awalnya.
you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great
noleh
contact,
kemana dia mau
and the
corner.
keeper had very little chance.
Backnya banyak sekali kawan. Oh,
Brazil. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the
Marcelo
scoreline.
bersama itu
They definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Brazil come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting.
Gak offside.
Certainly plenty for us to chew on. Massively!
Bisa dong. Gak pakai kaki saja dia.
he's got that
Kaki.
completely wrong.
Ayo lagi kawan. Panglambung lagi kawan. Panglambung dong.
Daniel Alves. Fred.
Ih langsung.
He's picked him out. Coutinho.
Aduh, Coutinho.
And it's been taken straight back. Carrasco.
Neymar. Dia langsung.
Out to the right.
Kepala lagi kawan dia.
Pumps it into the area. Defending of the desperate variety.
Eh,
Oh, that's nice. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
aduh Roberto. Aduh. Kenapa Roberto?
Boyata,
Oh ya, Cah.
De Bruyne, Vertonghen,
Fernandinho.
Alderweireld. Boyata, Alderweireld. De Bruyne, played out
Mantap.
to the right. Marquinhos. And it's Coutinho.
Langsung.
It's got through and
Botch.
goes for goal!
Mantap.
He scored!
Marcelo.
Two up and threatening to put
Marcelo.
clear. Courtois did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement
Itu dia,
and
kawan.
getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Sandro Aristeles kawan. Ini yang gue suka dari Brazil. Bilang dong kalau kalian mainnya tenang.
Brazil get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now
Aristeles, kawan.
to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Gerson
Langsung.
lobs it in gently. Alderweireld is there to heave it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Oke.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
Aduh. Telat sekali.
Courtois gets it upfield.
Teles. Kenapa kok tidak?
Alderweireld.
Gerson.
Alderweireld with the crossfield ball. Mertens
Ya,
into the channel.
Fernandinho.
Gets into some space.
Fernandinho kawan.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. De Bruyne plays it short.
Ambil. Ambil kawan.
He's gone for it. Yes, it's there. The lightness of step, the
Legend kawan.
sharpness of
Legend ini kawan.
movement,
Aduh,
the
dia tidak
certainty
dapat
of
tadi.
finish.
Legend ini kawan. Dan dia nggak mau kalah ya.
We have got ourselves a game
Apa
here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Deftly done.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication
Itu
about
langsung
this.
mau lari
It really
tujuh
is a
kawan ya.
question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Alex Telles.
Dinks one in. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Dia tidak kena tadi.
Oh, he'd
tuh,
have done well to reach that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tielemans. Boyata. Hazard plays it out to the flank.
Itu mainnya jauh-jauh cuy. Alex Telles kok kejar di mana? Wah, Alex Telles ini.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Brazil can defend those situations better by stopping the cross from
Kenapa
its
kok
source.
tidak kejar cuy?
Fred. And it's Alex Telles.
Wow.
Neymar.
Kawan.
That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tongan gets rid without sophistication.
Mantap.
Fernandinho.
Fernandinho, betul.
Fernandinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lukaku battles to win it back.
Sip.
Coutinho created one goal
Coutinho,
already.
kawan.
Chance to break.
Mantap.
Alex Telles.
Sip.
Full tilt down the left.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put
Bodinya
this game
selalu
to
kalah
bed.
cuy.
But will they?
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Alderweireld.
Dia jaga lagi.
Well to read it and intercepts. Mertens looking to run on.
Alex Telles kawan.
Mertens. De Bruyne. Torgan Hazard. Belgium desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here.
Dia dapat lagi, boy.
Torreira had a shot. Disappointing finish in the end.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Ini kosong kawan.
Marquinhos.
Siprit. Cangkul mundur.
Alex Telles. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. Brazil have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. And the finish!
Hampir gol kawan.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Brazil are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Good challenge. He just stood firm. He's through the middle. Thiago Silva gets good distance on it.
Hampir kawan.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Fernandinho kawan.
He's not played the ball. That's a
Wasitnya
foul.
betul-betul kawan. Gak asik cuy kalau main Legend ini.
Thiago Silva knocks it away.
Sana kosong kawan. Aduh.
They are right into last chance territory.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Exteles. Jebret. Pelanggaran kawan ya.
Brazil can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Kejar terus kawan. Roberto Firmino. Exteles.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Aduh, Silva.
Direct.
Belgium need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Teles.
And it's Firmino.
Teles kawan, masuk Teles. Eden Hazard ke bisa Hazard. Masuk Hazard.
He's left his man.
Tries a shot.
Nice.
Oh, taken with style. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Satu gol lagi kawan ya.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Brazil could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Sila masuk kawan.
Brazil have done it. They have made...
Bergium. Mbappe masih apa ajar dia ya. Prancis sama juga hajar semuanya. Siapa? Felipe. Casemiro dong. Christian Arthur. Aduh, Neymar pakai acara ini lagi. Ih, Rodrigo sakit loh. Vinicius siapa? Alien ya. Vinicius. Spakueta kawan ya. Neymar pakai acara ini ya. Gabriel juga cuy. Aduh. Marcelo mantap ya. Alexander. Dani Alves. Emerson. Counter attack kawan ya.
Brazil face up here to their last 16 opponents, having successfully navigated a route through the group stages. Now, what follows is a couple of hours of tense excitement, anxiety. This will really examine their nerve. It is where the stakes become so much higher. These are just the kind of games by which we remember these great tournaments. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That
Benzema! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And here's Roberto Firmino. Alexandro gets into some space. He gets good distance on it. Lucas Paqueta. Arthur. Inya gets rid without sophistication. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Kenapa ketendang di sana, kawan?
Hernandez.
Okay.
And it's played forward. Pogba.
Kenapa Casemiro yang di sini ya?
Pavard. Lamar. He's gone for it.
Lamar weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Chance to break. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Crosses it in. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Fred can get it clear.
Kosong. Satu orang aja di sana. Ngapain sih Marquinhos?
Forward it goes.
Okay. Kenapa aku ke sana, boy? Mantap sekali.
Alessandro has come steaming up from the back for this.
Alessandro.
Gets away from his opponent. Hernandez tries to clear. And here's Coutinho. Mbappe.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Firmino has been caught there, it's a foul.
Mantap sekali.
Firmino. It's Roberto Firmino. Alexandro.
Jebret. Aduh.
Nelson on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Hernandez drives it forward. Inya tries to switch the play.
Kenapa Casemiro, kawan?
And it's Lamar. He's got it and he's got time. Mbappe trying to get there. Arthur can get it clear. Lings in across. Up to meet it!
Casemiro.
Fred. It is deadlocked. Lamar.
Mantap sekali Lucas Paqueta.
And now they can launch a counter.
Aduh.
Alexandro. Lucas Paqueta. Hits one! Straight at the keeper.
Lucas Paqueta simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
And it's Pogba. It's Benzema! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Alexandro not easily shrugged off the ball.
Sip.
Arthur. Marquinhos. Fred.
Mantap sekali.
Looking to get on the end of this.
Alessandro.
He gets past
Alessandro, kawan.
Oh, shooting chance! Rabiot.
Paqueta.
Lamar. Benzema.
Mantap. Kosong, kawan. Kosong. Mantap.
Alexandro.
Sip.
Marquinhos. Arthur. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Roberto Firmino. And he's there to
Untuk masuk
it
itu
away.
agak susah, kawan. Sup ya Lucas Paqueta. Ya, kenapa saya tekan lagi? Udah tadi, aduh. Out, ya, udah mulai dia bergetan ya. Sip.
And it's Alexandro.
Oke. Berapa orang yang maju tadi, Bos?
Casemiro.
Sip. Langsung.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Conte. Longley with the crossfield ball. He's
Felipe.
through.
Oh, larinya kalah boy lawan Mbappe.
Mbappe. Digne crosses. And it's hoisted clear.
Mantap. Fred ball.
Well played, he saw that coming. Rabiot plays it forward. Mbappe. Alisson catches it safely.
Betul ya.
Lucas Paqueta.
Paqueta.
Fred. Alexandro. Fred. Rabiot gets into the right position to intercept. Lloris sends that a long way.
Out. Pavard.
Pavard could try cutting inside here. He has it out wide now.
Pavard. Oke, 0-0 babak pertama ya.
Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far. And I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Merson.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. It's anyone's ball. Casemiro. Oh, real danger here. Fired deep towards the back post. Surely.
Merson.
Foot in. It's a loose ball.
Kante. Ih, mirip sekali bodinya kawan dia.
Pavard has brushed off the ball there. Firmino. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm.
Paqueta.
Pavard. Lucas Paqueta gets his foot in there. Arthur.
Mbappe yang ngejar kawan. Sayang.
He's made sure that won't get through.
Boy. Merson mundur kawan.
Longley. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And it's Pogba. Conte. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Santai dulu kawan. Cari celah dulu boy. Cari celah dulu boy.
Marquinhos. Alexandro.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mbappe has a goal! This could fall anywhere. Rabiot. Mbappe! Mbappe has a shot! Marquinhos hoists it clear.
Marquinhos. Mantap.
Keeper's ball.
Casemiro.
Dinks one in. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Digne.
Sit.
Digne switches
Dia
it
main
towards the
terbuka
other
gitu
side.
kawan. Mantap.
He's found his man. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Pas banget sama ini coy.
Keeper sends it forward.
Dia selalu dapat boy.
Now it's Rabiot.
Sandro.
Buccaneering run from the defender. Shoots! Stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Lamar. Arthur.
Hernandez. And here's Benzema. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Fred. Arthur puts his foot on the gas. He's picked him out. Longley does well to read it and intercepts.
Harus kita free deh.
Conte. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment.
Off-road biasa dulu
Rabiot.
cuy.
Lamar. And it's Coutinho. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Casemiro. Oh, really good feet from him. Roberto going for goal! Dispatched clinically!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
Langsung.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Sangat kosong ya.
For a change in personnel. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Vinicius kayaknya bagus ini ya. Jadi Vinicius gak ada nih. Neymar aja deh. Akhirnya.
Brazil take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Pogba, Kante is fouled.
Apa komputer itu nggak mau kalah kawan ya? Dikit aja Brazil, dikit-dikit.
Griezmann. And they've been caught at another time.
Mbappe nggak kita lepas ya.
Pogba plays it short. Digne crosses. And he's there to clear it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Aduh kawan, depan gitu ya.
Going for goal! And how good was that? About as smooth as it
Dan
gets.
Cis ini
Dispatched
ngawur kawan ya.
expertly, nicely done. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Now the counter.
Mantap.
He spotted the run and played him through.
Hampir saja kawan.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And here's the chance to counter. Rapidly approaching the end. Extra time is imminent. And there's something dramatic happens now. Striding forward, hits one.
Kenapa kalian gak mau masukin tadi, cuy? Ih,
Longley breaks on here. France desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. He's played him through. Goes for goal! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the
Mr.
counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
mantap.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Brazil need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Marcelo juga, kawan.
Now it's Griezmann.
Marquinhos juga, kawan. Ih,
Going through. Knocks it away.
masih ada waktu, kawan.
Pogba!
92 lagi.
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Okay.
Daniel Alves. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Brazil are out.
Oke, kawan, thank you
The
semuanya.
reality of
Sampai ketemu
knockout
lagi.
football. One slip and